Hey YouTube, how you doing? Destroyer here, bringing you another in-game build for Elf or Alahara. This the skin that I'm wearing right now is the Fey Warden skin, which is a limited time skin. So I'm glad to have her. Anyways, Alahara is basically the first carry in the game, the first one they ever did, and she shoots arrows. I'm doing this build and I know many people know how to play Elf, so please bear with me, but I know there's a lot of people out there that are new to the game and don't know how to play Elf, so this build is mainly for y'all. So let's jump right in. The first thing I typically build with Alahara or Elf is Squire's Patience, of course, because that makes them more tanky and more survivable in the beginning. Now the next item I start buying is I buy the Serpentine Pike, and then I'll buy some shoes for Alahara. And this makes her stronger to get in for a gank and swifter, much faster. After that item, I'll upgrade the Serpent Pike into the Ripper. And the Ripper gives off bleed damage plus extra attack speed that she doesn't have. Now the next item I typically start to buy is excuse me, pardon me, I didn't mean to do that. But I'll buy a Face Breaker to get a little bit of extra damage with her, and then I'll buy another Serpentine Pike. And the reason for this is because I want the extra damage. Then I'll increase both of those items into the longbow. And after I finish the longbow, I will finish off my boots into Savage Boots. And the reason I do this is because I want the harvest for her and the extra attack speed. This build right here will help. So far, will help mid game. You should be about around a level 10 or 11, depending on how you're doing. The next item we're gonna start building is the Watcher's Whisper. So I'm gonna go into my attack speed. I'm gonna build the Wings of Paradise. And then I'm going to upgrade those wings into Watcher's Whisper. And the reason we want Watcher's Whisper is because of the passive of it. It reduces the enemy's movement speed by 40%. A 40% chance of reducing the enemy's movement speed by 40%. Now this is good because you already have your fastest boots you can buy. Other than Tempest, but we don't need those with Archer. So that's why we want this, to keep the enemy within our grasp. Now, I like to sell this item and start building more damage with Alahara. So what I start to build is Iron Claymore. And the Iron Claymore will give me that extra physical attack that I'm looking for. And then I'll upgrade my Ripper into a Firebow. And the reason we're upgrading the Ripper now is not because of its passive, it's because of the extra critical damage that we want. We want that extra critical rate. It could almost be 80 attack now with our critical. After that, I would sell the Squire's Patience. Excuse me, actually, press bot. Okay, I'll sell my Squire's Patience and start building our Arcane Saber. So we build the Arcane Saber. Now, we want this because of the 5% harvest and the extra attack that it gives us. Then we'll build into a Divinity Sword. And the reason we want the Divinity Sword is because of its passive and the harvest it gives, 10% harvest. But the passive will give us ability to stun it, stun the enemy. So this could save us an attack, say against the Novistics, an Arya, another elf, because we could slow them if they're running away, get that stun if they're attacking us with the divinity. Next, we're just going to finish off our king killer. And the reason we're going to do that is because the extra 25% critical rate. Now, with all the critical rate items that we have out here, we're going to have a 1 out of 3 hits is going to be a critical hit. And like I said, if you don't know what a critical hit is, a critical hit is the red number that pops up. So with Elf, you're shooting arrows. It's a 1. You've got a white number that pops up, like 180, 180. All of a sudden, you'll see a red number pop up. It'll be like 250. That's your critical number, and that's how much extra damage you do. Alright. Well, guys, this is my build for Alahera. I'll have a video link in the bottom or in the description for what I suggest to use for her tablet or talents. Also, after, I will give you some suggestions on her tablets. Now, real quick, I forgot to go over this, but if you're having trouble with a physical person or getting an opponent that's physical attack, I suggest you selling your boots at the end and building a defensive item. So if it's a physical carry that's hurting you, I suggest building, the Hades armor. Or if it's a magical carry that's hurting you, I suggest the Farseer's claw. So, this is my suggestion. Thanks for watching, guys. And always, please like, please subscribe. Thanks for watching. I'm out. See y'all later. Hey guys and gals, I quickly wanted to go over some tablets for Alahera or Elf, or Archer, however you want to call her. Archer used to be just like everybody's #1 favorite kind of character. So some of the tablets that I recommend are Tablet of Bloodlust, because it's going to help you do more damage with the more people around you. Also, the Tablet of Courage to make you a little more tanky. This helps damage reduction when you're silenced or stunned. Very good tablet to use. Tablet of Desire. This is gonna up your defense, attack when somebody attacks you. Maxes out at 50. Also, I really like the Tablet of Desecration with her because you need the extra HP with Elf. Her base defense is 28, so it's very low. That's what makes Elf so weak. So if you could, take a couple extra hits with Elf, it's very, very good. Excuse me. And also, if you're gonna use another kind of item, the Tablet of Whispering is very good with her. That's pretty much all the tablets I recommend with her. But first off, before I go, I do recommend not just all tablets to be fighter tablets, which are these red type tablets. I recommend you have a defensive tablet such as Purity or Tablet of Courage. And the reason for that is because Elf is not tanky at all. Like I said, her base defense is 28. So, guys, please like and subscribe. Tell me if I was beneficial. I'll be coming out with some more guides soon. Thanks for watching, and as always, Destroyer out.